From white sand beaches, active volcanoes and misty cloud forests, to raging rivers that carve through tropical canyons, Costa Rica has got it all. So if you're looking for an action-packed adventure, natural beauty and a rich culture to match, then Costa Rica is the country for you. We start our journey in San Jose, the bustling capital of Costa Rica. It's a great city, but our time here is short and sweet as we salsa our way through private Latin dance lessons. Knowledge that will come in handy for the thrilling fiestas during our time in the host community. Next up, Pura Suerte. This hidden ecological retreat is nestled high in the tropical mountains, overlooking the Pacific coast. In line with the beautiful surroundings, you'll be staying in jungalows that mesh seamlessly into the jungle.
That's my place. Come on in.
When we're not relaxing in hammocks, picking fruit from outside our window, or watching blazing sunsets that melt into the sea, we will be hiking deep into the rainforest to secluded waterfalls and sparkling lagoons. Not only will we get to see Costa Rica's tallest waterfall, but there will be plenty of time for swimming. Next up, Manuel Antonio. Picture a coastal paradise, a place populated by more monkeys than people, where the warm waters of the Pacific lap at tranquil white sand beaches. With crystal clear water and forgiving waves, only one thing comes to mind, and that's surfing. We'll take private lessons with some of Costa Rica's best instructors. If it's your first time, no worries. The waves are perfect for beginners, and almost everyone gets up at least once. Being a national park, there is tons of wildlife, so we will visit the beach-lined park and check them out. From slow-moving sloths and playful monkeys to brightly coloured parrots and lizards, this slice of paradise is not to be missed. We will have a great picnic lunch, so remember to bring your binoculars, your camera, and always hide your sandwich, as more than one critter has been known to have a few sticky fingers. After this, we're off to the country's interior, to a tiny village that will be our home for over half of our time in Costa Rica. In this community, you will live with a local family and spend your days working on a wide range of meaningful community service projects. They aim to improve the lives of your neighbours, and every project is different and depends on the needs and circumstances of the village.
It's one of the best learning experiences, and it's just a good life experience.
Being immersed in a culture and just seeing everything it has to offer, it gets to the core of you. It's not just like a surface vacation, you're really, really learning.
This is how you learn a language. You have to communicate, you have to be there, you have to be in it. You can't learn it in a classroom, you have to be there, you know?
And then we come to work, and it's really hard work, and it is fun, but I just didn't know how hard it was gonna be, but it's really rewarding.
Because I mean, the first day it sucked. Like, we were carrying cement, wheelbarrows, shoveling, all this stuff, but after that day you feel so amazing because, I mean, you've done this stuff. It's been one day and you've already done so much and you feel so powerful.
Like, the little things that we can do to make such a big difference is so empowering and incredible, and I know that none of us are gonna forget this.
It's really rewarding to know that you did something like that. Even if we're just a bunch of kids, I mean, we can actually make a difference, which is, it's pretty amazing. It's a good feeling.
This place has welcomed us with open arms.
I probably couldn't have had a better family in Costa Rica. I was really nervous because my Spanish isn't that good. They're so welcoming. They took me in like I was always their daughter, and they're just so nice. I feel like I belong there. I feel like I'm part of the family, and that they feel like I'm part of the family, and we can laugh even though we don't speak the same language. They understand me, and I understand them.
And before you know it, you'll be going to weddings, family fiestas, waking up at dawn to milk your family cows, and helping your host family cook plates of local, mouth-watering dishes. In true Costa Rican fashion, we'll be sent on our way with a fiesta de despedida, our going away party that the whole community comes out for. Next up, an active volcano. The town of La Fortuna is home to Volcán Arenal. the most famous of Costa Rica's 7 active volcanoes. By day, we will explore the base of the volcano and then test our Tarzan skills by swinging on towering rope swings into the river formed by La Fortuna waterfall. By night, we'll take in the sights and sounds from the luxurious hot springs below the volcano, where you can watch the lava cascading down the mountainside. And once you've had enough relaxing in the thermal pools, there are water slides that can speed you along at 30 miles per hour. Next up, Monte Verde. Monte Verde is arguably Costa Rica's most famous destination, and there is only one way to experience it, and that's flying through it.
The adventure starts here.
With 18 zip lines, we will soar above, below, and through the thick canopy.
Oh, that was really fun.
We will also lock into a bungee swing and scream our heads off. We'll also tour an ice cream factory, an organic coffee plantation. We'll hone our yoga skills in the middle of the rainforest. And the action doesn't stop there. It's time to go rafting on one of the world's most exciting rivers, the Rio Pequare. The Rio Pequare is home to some of the best kayaking competitions in the world and was named top 5 rivers by Discovery Channel. We'll raft with some of the best guides in the business through classes 3 and 4 rapids that weave their way through breathtaking tropical canyons. Halfway down the river, we will pit stop at the Rio Pequare Lodge, considered by National Geographic to be one of the world's finest retreats. You'll sleep in 5-star accommodations.
Shh! You hear that? It's the sweet sound of cicadas welcoming me to my jungalow. Come on in.
Feasting on 4-course meals and relaxing in luxurious bungalows lit by tiki torches on the banks of the river. The next morning, we'll jump back in our rafts and paddle the remaining 13 miles. We'll even get to stop at lazy sections and do some more cliff jumping. This is, without a doubt, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Come community, come action, come one awesome adventure. Pura Vida.